So DC, comic books. Nobody reads comic books anymore. Comic books are dead. Okay, you know, and it's funny. Even back then, when they introduced all those new characters, comics were still selling. But once they went down the rabbit hole of wokeness, you know, this does not sell. No one's gonna buy this. Okay, DC Comics cancels Gay Robin. Okay, Robin was another character that was never meant to be gay. Okay, but apparently they had to change him to gay to appease Twitter, to appease weirdos on Twitter, because that's all they ever want to do. Okay, what was the price that we had to pay to appease people on Twitter? Okay, and weirdos on TikTok as well, but TikTok is going away probably pretty soon, because I don't think TikTok is willing to go away from China. But DC is canceling this after 10 issues. 10 issues. 10 comic book issues. They're canceling Gay Robin. Okay. They're canceling this. Okay. I don't read comic books. Okay. By the end of the mystery features Robin, who released ready to go, coming out accepting a date from his friend Bernard after the Battle Chaos Monsters. The Gay Robin is Tim Drake, who got his own series last September. But we ever see it wasn't popular enough for fans to carry its own weight because nobody wanted to see it. They wonder why cartoons are way less popular than anime. They wonder why even Disney Plus is allowing anime onto the service. That's how, because Disney Plus, they wanted to say, hey, no anime, only cartoons, okay? And cartoons is basically Western animation, okay? That's basically what I mean by cartoons, is Western animation, okay? Western America, Europe and UK, Australia, and New Zealand, okay? And Canada, okay? And Europe, okay? That's considered cartoons. Of course, anime is basically Eastern animation, so China, Korea, and Taiwan. Yeah, Taiwan. Taiwan is a weird country. It technically exists and technically is not. It's technically a country and technically a part of China. Most people don't say it's a part of China. Most countries say that. So yeah, but still, you can say Taiwan. Like it's like a territory. We got Taiwan, that area, Hong Kong, Macau, and Japan, obviously. And that type of anime has become more and more popular. Even like music, these people can't wonder why, Korean music is more popular than, in many countries, than Western American music. Of course, in America, American music is more popular, but a lot more people are turning away from woke music as well, because woke music does not sell. Okay, they tried that. Okay, for example, Taylor Swift in like 2019 released a woke album, and like nobody listened to it. I don't think anyone listens to that album. Okay, all the older albums people listen to, and a newer one called Midnights, I think people listen to that one, but no one listens to a woke album. Okay, because the woke album didn't sell. Even though there was a survey that most of Taylor Swift's fans were Democrats, even they didn't want to listen to the woke album. Okay, that's how divisive it was. And it turned away a lot of conservatives away from Taylor Swift's music as well. But Gay Robin is another failure. That's like Velma. That's like Peter Pan, Wendy. That's like all of these things. Okay, there's like the upcoming Assassin's Creed game, where they're really rewriting history about Japanese culture and Japanese, characters. They're rewriting the characters to fit woke narratives. Okay, TMNT, that's gonna flop. Okay, people are done with wokeness in movies and TV shows. People want to be entertained. People want to watch good things. Okay, the reason why Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was so popular, but not Strange World, not Turning Red, okay, was because Puss in Boots was a good movie with universal themes and messages that everybody can relate to. Okay, Turning Red does not have those universal themes and messages. Okay, Turning Red was just a bad movie. It was an awful movie. Okay, and that's what Turning Red was. It was an awful movie, and most people admit it was an awful movie. It's funny. Cars 2, which was for the longest time considered the worst Pixar movie. Okay, more people hate Lightyear than Cars 2. Okay, more people hate Lightyear. Lightyear is one of Pixar's newest movies. Okay, but Lightyear already is now considered by everybody the worst movie by Pixar because Lightyear is woke. Okay, it failed. Strange World failed. Turning Red failed. Okay, you don't see people buying Turning Red merchandise anywhere. I bet you'll be probably seeing kids buy Puss in Boots merchandise and stuff related to that movie. And we're never talking about Mario. It's not even out until like a couple weeks later. Okay, it's coming out in 2 weeks. Okay, Mario is gonna do a lot of money. Okay, it's gonna make a lot of money. Okay, but stuff like this is why comic book industry is dying. Okay, why Western animation is dying, especially Disney. Okay, why Hollywood is struggling with many of their movies because they keep trying to force woke identity politics in the movies. They keep trying to force it, and nobody wants it. Nobody wants it in the comic books. That's why the comic books are dead. Okay, like they introduce all these new characters. Like for example, Miss Marvel. They introduced this new character. Oh, now everybody hates her because she's associated with woke identity politics. Because most of the writers didn't realize that decided that, hey, you know what? Instead of making a character that people actually like Miles Morales, okay, and some of the and a lot of the newer comics, let's make her a woke character, okay? Like, I'm all for comic books representing different cultures in different countries. There is a lot of countries in this world, okay? I am fine with representation of all groups of people, especially, for example, Marvel. Like you really think that people from India or Brazil wouldn't want to join the Avengers? Okay, I'm just using those two countries as examples. Or someone from Nigeria wouldn't want to join the Avengers? Okay, or someone from China? Okay, only people from Europe and America? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It would make sense that the Avengers would contain people from every country around the world, but instead of doing that and just integrating that nicely, modern comics decide to say, okay, let's do it for identity politics purposes and not, we forget the real reason why all these characters existed. Okay, that's basically the whole reason that they're making characters up now in the modern age. Like, for example, Safe Space and I think Snowflake were the most recent examples. Those two characters are literally created for identity politics purposes. Not to tell a compelling story, a compelling message for said characters, but to basically force power identity politics on people's votes. And basically, okay, that's what they wanted to do. And stuff like Gay Robin or Pregnant Joker is only sealing the modern comic books' fates. And I think we're going to see a reset in comic books as well. And that's basically this video here. Goodbye.